So Peppy sent me this. Someone asked why we don't upload featured artist reveal videos on YouTube. Seems like something that might work well. For those who don't know, OS has new featured artists twice a week, and I make these short promo videos for them. I guess they're official OS videos, so uploading them to the official OS YouTube channel seems like a no-brainer, but most of these videos are kind of boring. They're essentially 2 minutes of gameplay. So how can we make these interesting? My answer is talk about featured artists. I help coordinate the featured artist program, so I can explain how things work behind the scenes, what's going on in these promo videos, why each artist is actually a featured artist, and other stuff like that. That said, this video is going to cover all featured artists from November, beginning with my commentary, then playing out like 30 seconds of each announcement video, so you can get a feel for the music and decide if you want to map it. Okay, let's get started. Happy 30. He's an OS mapping legend. He started in 2008, creating some classic maps with millions of plays, and eventually he learned to compose music for himself. This EP of songs was created specifically for OS, so we talked with Happy 30 and got these songs available for his featured artist page. One of the motivators behind the featured artist program is maintaining OS history, essentially making sure maps are legally available in the game forever. That's why there's usually ranked maps for every featured artist before they're even announced. And this applies to Happy 30 too, both ensuring that his old songs stay available and cementing his legacy on OS through more than just his old maps. So okay, I'll let a few more seconds of this announcement video play. Massive new Krew is more like what you'd expect from a rhythm game. I mean, their music is literally in other rhythm games, and considering some of those community has started mapping their songs, it was only a matter of time before they became a featured artist. Also, don't mind how this is a vertical video. These announcement videos change aspect ratio depending on whatever gimmick is being showcased alongside the artist, and by that I mean like last video showcased the freeze frame mod, and this one's showcasing the Argon Catch skin, both of which were new around the start of November. This isn't actually a new featured artist, but it's essentially serving the same purpose. We added 16 new songs from a bunch of different Monstercat artists, all as part of the Monstercat bulk license we set up earlier this year. This is pretty much the tail end of it, minus the last artist this month, and it was focused on licensing one-off songs that already have popular maps. Again, this is really to preserve OS history, which can be a little disappointing to someone who's expecting entirely new music. It's not an easy thing to balance since, like, song licenses cost money, and paying Monstercat tier fees for songs that might never be used is a questionable investment. But hey, at least these well-known songs are officially part of the game. Probably noticed that genre is like all over the place with featured artists. HoneyComeBear is a J-pop group with relatively relaxing music, which doesn't go over too well in mainstream rhythm games. It works pretty well in OS though, which is why they have ranked maps and why they're here now. Ensou is actually the first featured artist in OS with songs that aren't primarily English or Japanese. Most of his songs are in Tagalog, including Coma, which has millions of plays already. This song reminds me that it's actually crazy how much presence in a rhythm game can impact the success of an artist. Like, if you look up Ensou on Spotify, most of their songs are around 5-digit streams. Then there's Coma, which first appeared in Citus, with over 10 times as much as anything else. A fun example to see for this is Honesty by Guys. Using data from Nielsen, you can see that the song had less than 100 streams per week. Then in summer 2018, it completely skyrocketed. You shouldn't need me to tell you what made this spike happen. Anyway, off topic, listen to Ensou. Just like that last artist, Crywolf has a classic map with millions of plays on OS, making them an obviously high priority for the featured artist program. For a few reasons, we only picked up their old songs. When an artist becomes as big as Crywolf, legal rights are usually spread across different companies, and so we prioritize working with the company that owns Eyes Half Closed. This is often why we can only pick up certain songs for an artist listing. The usage rights for every song aren't worth investigating or just aren't available. Regardless, Crywolf makes some cool music. Enjoy. We're done with the classics, onto a more modern artist in the rhythm game realm. For cases when an artist doesn't have an iconic ranked map, we usually organize featured artist showcase maps, which are maps specifically made for an artist announcement, such as this one right here. You can sign up for this on the Mappers Guild website if you want to contribute to featured artists in a more hands-on way than simply mapping on your own. Remember when I said we're done with the classics? We're not done with the classics. Innocent Key is a Toho arrangement circle that was popular in Osu like a decade ago, and so getting in contact with them and making sure their songs are legally available was a huge accomplishment. This video just shows how their songs were mapped 12 years ago versus right now. One more artist left, Noisestorm. This one is a bit slim with only 4 songs, but as the final Monstercat edition, how can anyone pass on Crab Rag? It's just so perfect as a closer. And yes, this video is silly. I just played Laser next to a crab, but I think the weird variety in these videos is what makes them more fun than ordinary promotional content. Why watch a professionally made video when you can watch crabs? And that's all the artists in November. Maybe we'll do this again next month. Maybe not. Honestly, the saddest thing about this is not starting it sooner, since there's a lot of cool announcement videos that you might never have seen. In case we do continue the series, maybe we'll find a way to highlight some of those earlier artists. Until then, stop consuming videos, maybe learn to map, go outside, one of those things, I don't know. Have a good day.